Hello, my name is Elena Kahn. I teach third grade at Social Circle Elementary School and have been an elementary school teacher for 15 years. I am a graduate student at Georgia Southern University studying school media and instructional technology. My goal is to grow my career either as a media specialist or in instructional technology. Today, I will review how I organize my portfolio, review practicum tasks, and review a few key projects explaining how I've grown as an instructional technology leader. On the top of my homepage, I have a menu for my practicum tasks and all 8 standards with artifacts proving I have mastered them. On the bottom of my homepage, I included buttons so that you can navigate through each standard easily. For Standard 1, Learner, I included my Georgia Library Association membership, my hierarchy of technology jobs for my school district, and my technology plan evaluation. For Standard 2, Leader, I linked my capstone project on leveraging AI, focusing on school AI, and my technology advocate presentation. For Standard 3, Citizen, I included my presentation project for my digital learning environments and my professional development lesson on incorporating copyright correctly. For Standard 4, Collaborator, I included and linked my research project researching Native American tribes and my session on how computer parts work together and my digital book trailer on how to code a sandcastle. For Standard 5, Designer, I linked my resources from Wakelet so students can access computer science resources. I also put my digital learning environments presentation here. It focuses on digital citizenship and multiplication. For Standard 6, Facilitator, I linked my online staff development lesson focusing on how to use Discovery Education, along with my research project using literacy and research tools and Padlet with Native Americans. And again, my digital learning environments. I linked this one several times because it has my UDL, TPAC, and digital citizenship lessons. For Standard 7, Analyst, I linked and displayed my work doing multiple choice assessments and also creating short essay questions and essay prompts. And then the last one, Standard 8, I displayed my capstone project and my grant proposal on Nearpot. For my practicum tasks, I embedded my capstone project, documentations of how I spent my hours, and a link to my practicum learning journal displaying how I spent my time and evidence of what I have learned. My capstone project focused on leveraging AI for differentiated instruction and personalized learning. Artificial intelligence is the wave of the future, and it is important for educators to embrace it. I developed a professional learning session for teachers to learn how to upload documents for AI to analyze data, construct writing prompts to write tiered lesson plans, and models how to show how to create spaces to personalize learning and differentiate instruction. I included the needs assessment, handouts, and evaluations. The key aspects I learned in doing this project is how to teach adults effectively. Breaking down a long session into more meaningful tasks and being available to support educators is a great way to help teachers and students grow. By doing this project, I was invited to serve on the District AI Task Force and was able to connect with others. I included this project on Standard 2, Leader, and Standard 8, Coach. My digital learning unit for FRIT 7235 demonstrates my ability to design an online unit. Teaching students online during COVID inspired me to go back to school to learn more about technology. This unit teaches students digital citizenship concepts, how to be problem solvers and critical thinkers through a math unit on multiplication. I use Desmos, Nearpod, Canvas, and Flip to promote high student engagement and learning. I learned how to implement the UDL model and TPAC model. This project taught me how to bring higher order thinking skills to students through digital tools and incorporate Mayer's 12 principles. I included this artifact in Standards 3, Citizen, 5, Designer, and 6, Facilitator. Other key projects that I am proud of is my work through my assessment course. I designed multiple choice assessments to use data to drive my instruction. I learned how to evaluate assessments to determine their reliability and validity. I also developed short answer questions and essay questions, aligning them with objectives. Developing these assessments offers students opportunities to demonstrate their mastery of the standards in a variety of ways. I use Google Forms, Google Sheets, Google Docs, and rubrics to create questions and analyze data. I had to consider how to meet the needs of all students creating these assessments. The biggest takeaway from this course and projects is understanding how to create valid and reliable assessments. I placed these projects under Standard 7 Analyst. The last key project I would like to present is my grant proposal working on Nearpod. I put this under Standard 8 Coach. Our group constructed a year-long professional development plan implementing Nearpod. We used research to help us write goals and objectives, planned out our budget, implemented a plan of operation, including multiple learning sessions to support teachers, and an evaluation plan. This was the first time I worked on a project of this magnitude. I learned how to use the Kirkpatrick model to evaluate learning. This project prepared me to be an effective instructional leader. Coming into this program, I already knew how to implement technology into teaching, but now I know how to facilitate professional development sessions for educators. Completing the graduate program in instructional technology was different than I thought it would be. I thought it would include how to integrate technology effectively in my classroom. However, it taught me much more than that. I learned how to be an instructional leader by developing professional learning sessions with objectives. I learned how to be an effective teacher by incorporating different learning strategies and theories into my practice, how to research and advocate for programs, and how to create assessments and analyze data. Thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate your support as I am completing my journey of a lifelong goal.